Hi everyone, welcome to another Clever Endeavour video. In this video, we're going to show off some of the levels that we've created and walk you through how we've played through them. And they mostly feature stuff from the Transformidable update, so the most recent update to Ultimate Chicken Horse. Alrighty, so let's jump into the first level that we're going to play today, and that one is called Jetpack Joyride, and that's a level that I made. The goal in making this level was to make a level that required the jetpack and that had a time pressure. So it's something you couldn't necessarily finish at all without a jetpack, and there's a certain time pressure to force you through the level. So I'm going to try and play through it, and by try I mean try because I'm not very good at this game and I might die a million times. But then I'll walk through a couple of the parts and explain how I was thinking about it when I designed it. So let's give it a shot. All right. So the beginning of this level has these little ice sections. The idea there was to try to time it so that you didn't, so you could get hit by this first arrow. Because you'll notice if I start the level, it takes a little while for the first arrow to shoot. So you can see that first arrow. So if I restart from the beginning and I go as fast as I can, I should be able to make it before the first arrow. And I think if you do it really well, you can actually slide under it while moving, so you save time. I'm going to try to go for all the coins, but I'll probably give up on that fairly soon, because it's quite difficult. Oh, and I got punched in the face by a flower, as one does. I will have a full playthrough of me actually getting through the level, so I can prove to myself that I can actually make it through this level. I keep getting stuck right there. The problem is if you go too slowly, then you end up getting, hit by lava, or not hit, but you'll end up running into the lava, so you need to really go as quickly as possible. So try to maximize my speed through all these things and try not to get hit by giant boulders. Ugh. So here there are two sections. There's an upper section that has arrows that go through a bunch of teleporters, and there's a lower section which is, I'm not sure if it's more dangerous or not, but definitely dangerous. Try to get this coin. Oh. Okay, this one's the run. I can feel it. Nope. Oh, it almost threw me to the end. I do like the fact that those teleporters do transport your dead body through them. Oops. Finally got it. It only took me a million quintillion tries. And the fastest times, as you can see here, are like more than 10 seconds less than mine. Fastest time with all coins are about what I had. So people are good at this game. Okay, so now we're going to play Alex's level that he's made using one of the modifiers from the Transformidable update. And his level is called Hopalong.
Hop.
It involves hopping.
Hop.
And starting the level, eventually. So, I haven't played this level before. Tell me about it.
So the trick to this level is, it's actually cooperative. You're not just both trying to get to the end. You have to help each other do it. So, first things first is...
I jump around and don't listen to you?
Yeah, that's it.
Look, I can do it.
And so you can go get those coins if you want.
And now...
Come back out. Now, what you're gonna do is you're gonna grab that jetpack. I'm gonna die.
Great. I like the sound of that. Oh, and you're gonna hop.
Yeah, now I hop along. Now I'm stuck here until you trigger these gloves to get me over the hump.
Do it. Interesting. And that player has to be dead then in order to move forward. Because they can't get through that opening without it.
Right,
Okay,
so...
and then we have to time this.
Yeah, now you're just gonna launch me across the gap.
Like that.
Yeah.
Seamless.
Yeah, this is the part where you're not gonna be able to do it alive.
Oh, because you would just get smushed anyway.
Yeah, but then I need your help to open those trap doors to let me through here. Now comes the part where you need my help.
Oh yeah, because I don't have time to make it all the way up through there without the Hopalong hitting me. Wait, let me try and get this correct. Okay, and then you can move over to the next Hopalong shooter.
Oh, we can try. And there, yeah, so I'm clearing the way for you.
And I have to not get hit by the Hopalong. Nice.
Now we can, totally go through this hole.
I like that. Low. Oh. We did it. We got all the coins. Oh, nice. And then you can just take the crown.
And... hooray!
Hooray.
Perfect.
Perfect.
World record? Think we got a world record?
I think we probably got a world record. Did we?
We didn't. Some jerk named Clever Endeavour Games got the world record.
I wonder how they did that. And I wonder when.
Clearly much better than we are.
Clearly much better. The next level was a level made by our programmer, Ben, called the Convoy. The idea with this level is that you start with a paper airplane and you have to protect it along the way. So you see those arrows on the side of the screen that are coming down? You have to hit the punching block so that it blocks the arrows. And then you have to continue doing that with the same plane that I just missed and protect it throughout its whole journey. And if you go too early, then you'll end up blocking arrows before the plane reaches there. And if you go late, then you'll end up, obviously the arrows have already hit the plane. So you really have to have your timing perfect. And the way that he built the level was such that it takes a certain amount of time to jump up these walls, get around this section, and get back onto the plane. And so you see here I've blocked, I almost blocked all of the arrows. You have to time it such that you hit this punching block, which hits the next punching block, which hits that whole spring, and then blocks all the arrows. And then of course the next section is going to be this glue, where you have to try to hop over and catch onto your plane again. There we go. Now I just have to try to catch the plane. And the glue makes it pretty difficult. And then there's this last section, which is also challenging. No. It also slows down time at the end, so it could make it easier for you if you reach that timer to avoid those swinging wrecking ball things. Well, didn't necessarily do well in terms of time, but should be able to reach the end. There we go. So you can see the best times obviously are a lot less than what my time was, but this was a level that I enjoyed a lot, and it was cool to see because it was one of the first ones that was very specifically designed for sharing by one of the people on our team. And I think that about does it for this video. Thank you all for watching and for listening to us talk about our crazy levels that we've created. We'd love to see your level creations if you have them, so please share those wherever you can, Twitter, Facebook, everywhere else. And maybe they'll get into the featured levels that we update every Friday. So thank you, and we'll see you next time. Good work, sir. Good work.